Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got another mystery beer. It's been a while. This one graciously sent by Martin. You can find him on Instagram, Beer2Eternity. That's number 2. Thanks a lot, Martin. It's been a long time since I've had a mystery beer, so I'm very excited to be getting one of these. So, let's go pull this out. See what we've got. He's told me a bit of a curveball. So, wonder what it is. So I'm just pouring a little bit off. Put another glass for later. So, point. Oh, it's dark. It's not mega thick. So, well, when you get in the glass, it does look nice. It does look thicker. You've got a kind of quite a creamy head. I mean, colour-wise, it's pretty damn dark. Pouring, it didn't glug out like Imperial Stout. From the appearance, it's got a lovely creamy head, so maybe it takes me away from like a Schwarzbier or something like a black lager. Maybe taking me towards like a Baltic Porter. Because it's not quite as thick, so I'm thinking Porter, Baltic Porter. Beyond that, let's get a swirl and sniff. That's where it all starts happening. That's an interesting thing. Wow, what could that be? There's something slightly bready about it, but then again, it could be raspberries. I think sometimes raspberries in dark beers can take you down that kind of route. Could be slightly smoky. Smoked, breaded raspberry porter. Probably right, isn't it? Oh, wow. I got sent a mystery beer by Alex Jackson on who's also on Instagram, and that was a Smod beer, which was a breaded kind of like stout, and it's not as funky as that. For me, it's kind of maybe there's something slightly smoky and something slightly fruity in there. Could it be even slightly peated? Peated porter. Peated raspberry porter. I think that raspberry thing what originally kind of like came to me is dropping off. It's nice, it's quite clean. There's a certain solvency thing. Now I'm going towards a smoked porter. I'm going to say, at this point, smoked porter. I'm going to say it's probably between 6 and 7. I'm going 6.8. That's just from the aroma. There's not much sweetness from the malt, so that's making me think maybe there's a barrel involved, which is quite slightly smoky, slightly peated. It's not Ardbeg. It could be like Speyside or something like that, but it's not a it's an excessively potent character. But maybe barrel, maybe a further beer of some description, further aged. Wow, that's a real head scratcher. Let's dive in. Cheers, Martin. Thanks a lot. Then the flavour is a lot more simple. That's nice. It's a lot more chocolate. Maybe there is a little bit of raspberry in there in the flavour. But I think sometimes Brett can make that kind of like slightly fruity thing be a little bit slightly misleading when you come with dark beers. But I don't think it is. I can't get away from raspberry. It's not much, it's just a bit of something. I think I'm really going to regret that raspberry comment. It's I don't think it's barrel aged even now. It's got a bit of lactose to it. Maybe it has got some coffee. Maybe that fruit thing's coming from the coffee. Yeah, I think it's coffee. It just as I breathed out, then I got a bit of a roasty coffee thing going on. I'm going coffee chocolate now. Going coffee chocolate. I think it's still a porter. I don't think it's a stout. I'm still sticking by the ABV. I'm going 6.8. Why not? It's between 6 and 7. I'm going 6.8. Coffee porter. Who from? It's relatively sweet. There's something knocking around in there though. It's just sending me down that it's Brett, raspberry, spicy Speyside type bourbon, like whiskey barrel. But I think that's just a little something funny which is blowing around. Do you know, it's not even that smoky on the flavour. Smoky on the aroma. Brewery wise, Martin's given me stuff before which were from, I think he's down south. Don't think that's a reason for it, but I know he gave me some left-handed giant before. I don't think it's left-handed giant this time. When I get stuck, I always say it's a brewery that I've never heard of. I think it's going to be a brewery that I've had. I think it's Siren. It might be Cold Blooded from Siren, which is a cold pressed coffee porter. You know what I mean? That's going to be my go. So if it's not cold press by Siren, it's a 6.9% coffee porter. Could have something funky going on, but it seems too straight up with what I'm saying. I think the curveball has very much done its job. So let's see what this, and let's just have egg all over my face. Top bit of tape off. Bear with me. It'll be worth it. Little tabs. It's all about the little pullable tabs. And Martin, next time, feel free to go as disgusting as you want with the wrap. I've had crisp packets. I've had McDonald's bags. So yeah, I like you guys to see it before I see it. So let's see what it is. Even feel the can. Let's have a feel of the can. It's got a label on it, haven't I? So, oh, I've actually had this. I've reviewed it. I have actually reviewed it, Martin. I've reviewed this, and I had it on draft in Newcastle as well. Last time I was up in Newcastle. This is one of the last beers I had in a pub prior to lockdown 3. So it's the pumpkin spice latte from S43. Brew York. 7.4. So a little bit off on the ABV. Not too bad. So it is a stout. Latte, so it does have the sugars. What's it got in it then? Extras in it. Lactose, pumpkin spice. See, it's the keen, like, cardamom, well, not cardamom, allspice and stuff like that, which is taking me in the direction of the some bit funky going on. Costa Rican cold brew, coffee. I got my coffee. Yeah. I guess it's because I know this beer from being out in like September, October. I know Martin said he'd had this for a while. Yeah, so I just completely discounted it as an option. I'd have never thought, but yeah, it's clear what it is now. Well, there you go. It's holding up quite nicely as well. So yes, S43, Brew York, pumpkin spice latte stout, 7.4% ABV. I was in the neighbourhood. I had an inkling there was something fishy going on. Thankfully, nothing actually fishy. That would have been a bit of an unpleasant mystery beer. But big thanks to Martin for sending this. Check him out on Instagram. Give him a follow. Beer to eternity. Great stuff. Thanks for sending it. I'm Rob from HopZine. I love mystery beer. See you next time. Cheers.